Hey guys, this is part two about teen pregnancies. Now, like we were saying, maybe if your family can't afford you and your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, whatever. What makes you think adding another person, another human being into that is gonna make any difference?
It may
It's
not. It's not probably not that the parents can't afford you or anything. It's just the fact that you're pregnant. You should not be pregnant at that age.
yeah,
Period.
we understand that. We all understand it. But I'm saying for those who are pregnant and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna keep the baby," well, if your family don't believe in abortion, they can't force you to get abortion. But
There's always adoption.
that's what I'm saying. There's always adoption, or give it up to somebody. If you know, say you know a family member or some friends who can't have kids or want kids so badly, give them your kid. That way you can always see your kid. You can come be with your kid. You can come, meet your kid.
It's basically not like you never left your child. They're just
Exactly.
being raised by
It's just
a
like
better
it's like saying your
in a,
babysitter's
in a
taking you.
stable home.
Exactly. Don't if you're going to have a baby, don't have a baby in a home that you can't afford it. Cuz a baby costs a lot of money, a lot of damn money, and you're going to be in hell when you add a baby to the family. It's not like adopting a 17-year-old person. No. You're adopting a baby. You're having a baby, and that's a lot of
And
money.
they do run out of clothes pretty fast.
Yeah,
They
Asian
get
babies,
fat.
what?
I wouldn't say fat, but they get a little chunky.
Especially all
Their
that breast
feet might
milk.
grow a little two sizes bigger. It's like you
Exactly.
gotta update on clothes every time. You gotta buy diapers. You gotta buy formula. If your baby drinks formula, you have to buy formula.
Yeah, just food is not, especially in this recession, your baby's gonna cost a lot of money. And what else I wanted to touch on, please, please keep away from name brands. Your baby's gonna grow out of it in a few months.
Yeah,
Keep away from name
that
brands.
that's another topic, but just to put a little 2 cents in it. Name brand is you're not buying the clothes. You're buying the name.
It's not, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not only that. You're buying it for somebody who's going to grow out of it in a few months. It's not like, you buy yourself a new pair of Jordans, or a pair of Nikes or, a baby fat shirt.
You
You
have
might not grow out of it in a few months. You might grow out of it in a year or two. Depends on your weight and your size and how your body works. But for a baby, that's going to be gone very soon, and your money's going to be wasted. Trust
Does
me.
it really matter having your baby walk down with South Pole jeans or a Nietzsche shirt or Jordan sneakers or whatever? I don't even know the words of it because I really don't care for it. But
Exactly.
why? What's the point of having your child walk down the street with that?
Because a baby, you can look good, yes, and don't say you can't. People out there, you can look good without a name brand clothes. Because there's some clothes out there that if you took the name brand off of it, it looked just like a cheap shirt you can
Yeah.
get at what, Pretty Girl or Vim. Because Vim, yes, Vim have cheap shirts. Don't say they don't. Just their prices are high, but they have shirts that are not name brand. And all you polo people, please, please stop.
Get real.
For
For
real.
real. But yeah, back to the topic. You know, it's it's really like it's bad to see little girls walking around with babies. And the thing is, the fathers don't even stay around. I
Exactly.
wouldn't say 100% of the fathers don't stay around, but in my eyes, like a good 99.9% of fathers don't stay around at all.
You tell a 17-year-old boy, a 15-year-old boy, a 16-year-old boy, whatever. You tell him, "Oh yeah, you're my baby's father." Goodbye. That's
They
exactly what's going to
even
my mouth.
joke. They even joke about it. Oh, you're the daddy. No, 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 you're the daddy. Like really.
Nobody takes it seriously no more, and that's the thing I don't understand. And girls, I don't understand that. And most of them are not planning to go to college. How are you gonna support that baby? I know a lot of you are not gonna be living with your parents forever.
It's like I don't even know. This is just one of those topics where
You get mad, you just
yeah, you
ramble
get mad. You
on.
just go on and on and on. I may be repeating myself, but it's true. You should not be under. If you're okay, put it this way: if you're not old enough to live on your own, pay your own rent, get your own car, make your own money, you should not be having a baby at all.
It's not even
Even
old enough if you can't do it at all. Because some people, just graduate from college, they don't have a job yet. Some, not all, but some. Don't go and have a baby.
and
If
if you don't if you
you
don't have
going
a
back,
job, yeah.
exactly. You going back and living with your parents before you can get back on your feet. No, don't do that. And it's just
Once you know that you're steady, you know you're capable of having this baby, you're healthy enough to have this baby, then go ahead and have it if you can take care of it. But if you just have a baby to have a baby, don't. Okay,
which a lot of girls are doing nowadays.
And it's common with my neighbors too.
Yeah,
It's like
don't even get into that.
every girl that comes over to the house has a bump.
Basically. And some parents, yes, they do force their kid, I'm going to help you take care of this child, but you're going to be in your baby's life. And I think that's good. But at the same time, don't ruin your childhood because you want to have sex. Don't do it, because it's not worth it. And if you can't afford a baby, adoption. No abortion, adoption.
But with the whole parent situation, you can't depend on your parent forever.
Exactly.
There has to be a point in time where you have to take off the training wheels or let go of the hand that's holding you.
Or fly out the nest by yourself.
But at one point in time, you're gonna have to walk on your own. You're gonna have to hold that baby, look in its eyes, and tell them, "Welcome to the real world. I am your mother."
Exactly. Or your father.
So, which is pretty rare.
Yeah. Very rare, but I think black men should stay in their kids' lives. Yes, there are other races. Don't attack us. We know there's other races out there who don't take care of their kids and this and that. But I think as black people, we should, stick together.
It's quote unquote statistically proven
that many black fathers are not in their kids' lives.
So, step up to the plate.
Exactly.
Claim your child. And DNA doesn't lie.
And those women who are using their babies for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, get a job. Okay? Anyways, teen pregnancy, it just shouldn't be happening. So if you have a friend out there who is pregnant, stick by their side. Don't encourage them to become pregnant, but stick by their side if you know they are pregnant, because who knows, maybe their family might kick them out the house, because there are people who do that. They might kick them out the house. You're woman enough to have a baby, you're woman enough to live on your own. So I think you should stick.
It's pretty stupid.
Yes, it is stupid.
If your child is pregnant, and yes, they shouldn't be pregnant, that's on them, but it's on you too. It's your child. Why kick your child out into the real world? She's carrying your grandbaby.
And then if you're a kid and the grandbaby gets hurt or something, you're liable. Double homicide.
It's on It's on your blood.
So anyways, some of our questions we wanted to ask you is, do you know anybody, under the age of maybe 23, maybe around that age where you graduate from college, 23, 24. Do you know anybody around that age who have had a kid? Younger than that, who had a kid?
Or
did you stick by their side? Did you stop being their friend? Did you go up to the father who, was a father and they denied the baby? Have you gone up to them and said anything, So, yeah. And, I just really want to know what you guys have to say about this.
Another question I want to ask before she shuts me off. Yeah. What, do you know anybody who's pregnant, and what is their home style like? What is their situation?
Yeah, what is their situation at home? Exactly.
Are they kicked out, or are they living with their boyfriend or something? Just let us know. We won't blast you because we don't put names on like that. But.
Yeah, or send us anonymously if you're afraid we're gonna say your name out there.
Yeah.
So
you have our names, Twitters, etc. So let us know.
Exactly.
And that's about it.
All right. So keep love real, baby.
Love real, and peace.
Peace.